Hi everyone, welcome to Rays of Hope Rainbow Light Healing for Light Workers. And well, this could be about a lot of light workers. They're telling me it's also about mystics, star seeds, indigos, crystals, transmuters, transformers, healers, lovers. There's so many people here, shamans, mystics, so many. And whoever you are, if your heart is in, healing the world and making a better place and become the greatest potential, then this is for you. So 2 weeks ago, we had the new moon. We were planting seeds, right? And we were all kind of getting ourselves into a flow of manifesting. So hopefully you will see those seeds grow and know that right now we're in the Pisces full moon, which is about purging. Yes, of course, full moons. But it's also a harvest moon from the previous seeds that were planted in the seasonal solstice. So lots of stuff going on. And today's 9/11, so it's a big energy shift, And so let's begin the reading. So I'm going to first see where are we going to activate the collective, what the spirit guides want us to know about activating the collective. And there's a lot going on as far as what they'd like you to know which is also something that I had to mention in my other video for Twin Flames and Soulmates, is that it's very important that you work on your extrasensory perception, ESP, extrasensory perception. Yeah, it's very important that you start opening up your channels for guidance wider than you've ever done. And know that every time you purge, that energy goes towards manifesting and you become also a clear channel. So they want you to work on all your senses and know that you can do it one day at a time. On a weekend when you're, home, just turn off all your devices, see if you can be without them. See if you can hear the small voice. See if you can feel the gut feeling, the idea that comes through your third eye or your throat chakra or through your heart. You have to practice, because basically what they wanted me to say out of the blue, it was like, really, you want me to say this? They want you to know that it's very important, because what if the grid goes down, right? Are you prepared? It could be an EMP, it could be a solar flare, it could be a natural disaster, and the grid will go down. You be able to, guide yourself. You have your own GPS system intact, So really work on that. So that's what they were telling me. I mean, I'm just the messenger. Anyway, what would the universal guidance want us to activate in the collective? Delight. Wow. Okay, this is pretty. Bright, right? Delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Okay, so this is nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. All right, so we have that. And of course, Merlin always has to get involved. We never leave Merlin out of our Merlin. Don't you love Merlin? He's also been Saint Germain, Saint Germain, I don't know if you ever heard of him, but I'm going to have a link down there about Saint Germain, because you have to look him up. The Violet Flame, wonderful healing method, wonderful energy. But Saint Germain was a real person, and he's like the Dorian Gray, of history. But read about him. I believe he was an ethereal being that just kept popping in and out of timelines, and helping. He was always amongst the royal courts, because of course they were running the country, so he had to give them some advice. But anyway, Merlin was supposedly also Saint Germain. So let's see what he has to say. Okay, Merlin's spell book, The Hollow of Earth. I have to read this one. This one I don't know. Merlin spell book. That's interesting because that's one that I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what he says. This could be very, very exciting. So anyway, although it is not mentioned in any of the myth, it is assumed, with Merlin being a magician, that he would have had a spell book of some kind, whether it be a book that he inherited from his druid teacher, Blaze, or indeed from some otherworldly source. So anyways, if you have drawn this card today, you are being asked to consider the power present with the earth element that might aid you to your path at this moment in time. This is the power of physical restoration, regeneration, and resuscitation, as well as the restoration of hope and the power of abundance, including financial and its magnetism and manifestation in your life. It also includes the wisdom of the earth, the stored history found within the morphogenic field of the planet, the planets, localized Akashic records. Go out now into nature and open yourself to the treasure trove of magical power and wisdom found within the flowers, trees, weeds, and animals of the world. Wow, so that's in a way very interesting because we were just talking about turning off all our digital devices so that we can be more sensitive to our inner world and hear the voices and learn about the secrets, about guidance, about information that will be that you will find that all of a sudden appears to you. It might appear to you in a book or advertisement. You may see something on a billboard. You know, it happens in many different ways, but it's very, very interesting how going out into nature will also help you, yes, train your extrasensory perceptions. So that was really cool. So now let's pull out 2 cards here for the chakra centers that are going to be worked on. And know that they are working I don't know if many of you have been having some kind of symptoms during these seasons, but believe me, they are working on your energy systems. So don't be surprised if you're feeling tired, nauseous. Of course, go to the doctor, but make sure that you check yourself out, because going through these times of really intense energies can definitely stir up our bodies and also our emotions. And so let's see what they're saying. The divine energies that are threading the fabric and theme of this reading is the Queen of Cups. Nice. So the color here is like this purplish blue, which is the third eye, developing your third eye, your 6th chakra. And again, I think I've gone over this. If you want to clear that chakra, make it more open and strong, my easiest way is to breathe in the color, fill your belly up. It's meditative breathing. Fill your belly up with the color. Fill up your whole presence with the color. Exhale the color. You can do that for a minute until you really feel that you've opened it. And what are the earth energies grounded in the fabric and theme of this reading? And it's the 10 of Cups. Wow, nice. So the yellow is our 3rd chakra. It's in our diaphragm. It's about who we are, our relationship to the world, our confidence, our self-esteem, and the I am, and who we are. So how are we, do we feel safe? So anyway, this is the 10 of Cups is about happiness, and the Queen of Cups is about love and nurturing. So right away, I feel that there's a lot of you that are here in businesses, maybe in the healthcare, well-care, holistic practitioners, healers of some type, teachers even, speakers. This is very, very, I love these colors already. I'm just going at the colors and I'm thinking happiness here. I'm hoping it's happiness. Let's see if you guys are in love too. So we will pull this card later. This is the Shaman Oracle, and I'm going to just pull one card from there later at the end because and read the medicine. It has the essence, the medicine, and the advice. So please stay with me at the end and we'll pull one card for the collective, okay? So let's begin the reading, and I'm using the Syrian Starseed Tarot cards, okay? They're pretty cool. They're pretty big too, but I like them. They're on sale. They're on sale. No, I don't know. Just saying. Okay, so what do we want to know? Oh, we're in a transition, everyone. Yeah, we're in a transition. Okay, so very, very important. Cool. So do that purging. Okay. Watch your seeds from last, new moon grow and harvest. Harvest what you planted from the previous solstice in the season of summer, I guess it would be in some places, right? So this is good. We're moving. Full speed ahead. Love it. And know they're working on you right now. They just tell me, even if when you're watching this, they are working on your channel. They're working on your crown chakra, your throat chakra, and your heart chakra. Those three chakras are very important right now. I assume that you are all grounded because you wouldn't be in delight. If you're grounded, you're feeling the happiness. And that's what the Ten of Cups is all about. Happiness in your environment, in your world, in your house, in your family. And the Queen of Cups, the nurturing love that you have for others and yourself, because you have to have it for yourself before you can give it to others, right? And we have the Five of Orbs. So in the middle here, the Five of Orbs is, okay, the Five of Swords. Now, when we're in transition, moving, sometimes we can come into some type of struggle, okay? And it will be because we're not sure where we're going yet. The transition is that we're free. We've reached a certain point of completion and we're moving. So there can be struggles within oneself, and just let it go. Let it go. Don't worry about it. Whenever we're moving into new territory, new businesses, new careers, new partnership, new relationships, there's always going to be some kind of struggle. And, if we meet them with nurturing love, okay? And nurture yourself out into the nature, okay? Be in delight, be in happiness, be grateful for what you have, for what you've received, and know that, struggles and arguments and things like that, go to a higher place when you have to even talk to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't yell at yourself. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the Eight of Chalices. So someone of you are looking for that ninth cup, the wish fulfilled, which is good. And it could be that's why you're in this transition. You finally are moving into looking for that dream of yours, that dream that you've had that you want to fill that next cup with. So, because you're done with those Eight of Cups. You want now your dream to come true. You want to bring in something that you love. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a career, maybe it's, a new job position. Something is coming. Maybe you're inventing something. But anyway, let's keep looking to see what's going on here. I like the movement. The movement is really good because it means to me that people are doing the work and they're moving on. And they may not know where they're going. Maybe you're having struggles with your family, with your friends. Maybe you're moving out of town. Maybe you're moving, out of state in another country because you have to find your dream. And you will have struggles and you will have arguments with people, but take it to a higher place. Don't let it affect your inner world. Be smart. And the Eight of Chalices, you definitely are making that decision to find your dream, fulfill your dreams. and we have the Ace of Orbs, okay? So this is the Ace of Swords, okay, which is a very, very intellectual, very, very communicating, new beginning. This very, very, very sharp and assertive thinking. So you have definitely been thinking very, very sharply about really making a big change. And I feel that, definitely feel that for a lot of you. You're going from one job to another. Hopefully don't quit your day job until you know you have something secure, okay, somewhere else. Or if you're financially secure, take a leap of faith, you know, go. You know, if you've secured your family, your friends, or whatever life that you've had to close with, then God bless you. Go. I think it's very exciting. I would definitely, you know, support that. Okay, so what's next in the heart of this reading? 9 of Chalices. My God. This is in the center of the reading. This is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfilled. So you are definitely getting close. This is great. I feel that this is definitely a new position, new beginnings for people who are going into some kind of career or, you know, some kind of maybe even business with others. We'll soon find out because the transition is there. Stepped away. A new beginning of really assertive thinking and very new beginnings. There's a lot of support here. When you have an Ace of Swords, it's a supporting energy. And the 9 of Chalices comes in. So let's see. Keep going. Going on a journey. Okay, we have the 8 of Crystals. So this is the 8 of Pentacles in the tarot deck, working very hard towards this project. Yep, working very hard, learning something new. So there's definitely some kind of new beginning in a new project, creating something, and it definitely is going to be very, very helpful to others. It looks like, let me see here. It might be something you're going to teach others because of this assertive, this is creative as well. You know, it might be something that you're going to teach others. You have definitely working hard at learning this. So let's see what happens. And know that, you know, and for many of us who are still in our, you know, as long as you're, you know, making progress in your space where you are now with your jobs, your careers, just keep working at it and keep clearing, because once you keep clearing, you know, that energy is used to manifest. Then you become a magnet, and then you have a cosmic bank account, right? Because we do, just like a Chase Bank. Well, we have a cosmic bank account when we keep clearing and putting out that positive energy, you know, and then when you need it, it's there. So here we go. Okay, so this is the 6 of Swords here. This is 6 of Orbs, okay, 6 of Swords. And so the 6 of Swords is definitely, you know, something that, well, I don't want to say yet. I want to see what the next card is, because we have the Ace of Orbs here, okay? When you have the 6 of Swords, you usually are stepping away. You usually are moving into calmer waters, you know? And so I just want to look at this even more carefully, because there's a lot of waves there, right? And it looks like they're moving away from it and going into calmer waters. So we'll see. It's kind of quiet here tonight. It's about midnight here in Florida. Thank God we are really lucky that we didn't get, you know, demolished from that Dorian that was here not too long ago. It's been very hot here, though. Very hot. Okay, so we have the Hangman. There's a pause factor here, which makes sense. I feel that someone is working very hard, is moving to calmer place and looking at all his perspectives, or she, whoever you are, or group. Definitely working hard at something that you're going to teach, I believe. It's going to definitely be grounded, and it's going to help many people. It's a new method of some type, method of, a new method of healing, a healing modality. Something to do with water. Okay, let's see. And this is the Seeker of Crystals. So this is a page. Okay, this is a page. So this is definitely a lot of information is coming, is going into this project. This is definitely something new that's happening here with many of you are creating something new in your world. And you're going to be teaching this. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but there's information about it. And there's a lot of passion about it as well. So let's see. These cards are very, very large pictures, right? Abundance. Here you go. So know that this is definitely a positive sign of whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever you're creating, whether you're teaching something, creating, inventing something, keep on, don't stop, and you will meet people who are going to be interested in your project, okay? So because of this Ace of Orbs and this Abundance card, because basically you definitely are going to do that. So don't give up. Interesting. Okay, Four of Chalices. Okay, so when you get the Four of Chalices in this type of reading that we're getting here, this is, don't miss this opportunity. Okay, if you've been looking or waiting or asking for something from the universe or from your guides, look at this cup. Don't bypass it. It could be the magic you need to succeed here. If you've had that happen, if someone's offering you something, you're saying, I don't know if that's what I want, that may not be it, but it may be. Don't pass it up. Could be a missed opportunity. And let me put this here because it's easier. The Abundance card, isn't that pretty? So anyway, okay, and then pull the last card here. So this is definitely in the works. I want to see what happens here. And if you have any comments about anything that you are doing or creating, if you're planning to, move out of your, environment where you are, or your place, your state, your city, to move into some other place to create this project, I would love to know about it. Interesting. Go with all your ideas. Whatever ideas you have, work on them. Use the season, use these cycles to help further energize your ideas and all the work that you're doing in this positive way. And we have the Three of Chalices. So there's partnerships here. There definitely is a partnership going to be involved in this project. You will have the support that you need. Don't give up. It's going to take a little time, and it takes patience, okay? It takes a lot of patience, but really, really work on, the third eye here and the of course, it's the sixth chakra, of course, you know that. And this is the third chakra, which is, in our center, our diaphragm. That will definitely help you ground more and your vision, to clear your vision. But the Three of Chalices is definitely going to be people going to really love your idea, who are going to support you in this project, okay? Whether it's a new job, but like I said, it's a project of some type, and definitely people will be supporting you in it. So that'll be really, really interesting. And let's see. And the last card here, of course, is the Ten of Flames, which is a Ten of Wands. Working hard at this. Yes, don't give up. Don't give up. You're going to be working hard at it, okay? And just don't give up. There's going to be support, and it will take, time, and you will be working hard at it. So let's see what Return of the Spirit cards are really interesting. They say that, when we have energies like this, it's much stronger. The guidance is different. It's really more deliberate. So let's see what they have to say here for us. And be in delight, right? Be happy. Be grateful. Go out into nature. Work on your senses. Work on the knowledge that you'll receive when you do, practice training yourself, your GPS system, your internet's GPS system. So this is from the Return of the Spirit. Birthing. All right, perfect. So that's exactly what's happening here. We're birthing a new projects for all of you. You're birthing new projects, new ways of being in the world, using your energies to birth goodness, to birth positive feelings for others and yourself. It just, no matter what you're doing, whether you're baking a cake or driving a taxi, you are doing a service. And if you're doing it in a happy way, if your heart's smiling, and, keep doing it. It's great. Okay, and this is for, this is the secret, the language of light. They're really, really pretty cards. Really, I love the language of light. Light, there is a light language, you know that, right? It comes from your soul, from your core. These messages are very inspiring, and I like that things are melding, are matching. So let's see in this reading what the language of light has to say. Remembrance, okay? Remember how long, okay? Remembrance is you can take that in many different ways. Remembrance, remember the past, remember those who helped you. Always remember, where you were at one time in your process, okay? Because when you remember that, you have more compassion for others in your work, in your daily life, because you've been there. Say, oh yeah, I know this guy, I've been there. Yeah, I understand. Be more understanding when you remember. So where you've been, the steps you've taken, the path that you've been on, all of that is very, very important. So, so we have this birthing card, right? Birthing new ideas, birthing new projects, everyone. Yay. Okay. Now these cards are the dragon energy. We all know about dragons, right? You watch Game of Thrones. And also they're very, very, dragons have been around for centuries, right? So let's see what they have to say about this reading. What advice do we have? Fire and water dragon enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. So there you go. That's the fire and water dragon. Yeah, definitely. It's a fifth dimensional dragon, I believe. Really cool. All right, so that we will put here. And then the last card is from the mystical shaman. And I'll probably have to read that card because these are, they're very, what's the word? Detailed. you know. And I'd like you to hear the whole thing because, well, not the whole thing, you know what I mean. I'm not going to bore you to death. I'll give you the facts that are important for me to read to you. And then we can call it a night. You know, it's here, it's past midnight. But I use this time because it's quiet. There are no boats running by with their, you know, wonderful music on that we all start dancing outside. But it's quiet, the phone's not ringing, everyone's asleep, you know. So, let's see what the mystical shaman wants us to know. The medicine wheel. Okay, so I'll read that real quick. That's number 35. So look at that. Very nice. Okay, so number 35. Here we go. 35. Okay. So the essence, the medicine wheel is a sacred hoop with the 4 cardinal directions. Okay, so you can see that, right? It has the 4 cardinal directions, right? Okay. The invitation is to manifest clear blue skies in your life. It is important for you to take a look at certain aspects of your being, okay? And what they want you to do is enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you are still changing in the stream of your past. Okay, so what they want you to do is to keep continuing. So when you start from the south, look at what you might have to change. Oops, look at what you might have to change in your life, you know, because when the south, that's things that we have to change. Okay, when we go to the west, okay, those are the things that we need to let go of, that we need to just let them go. And then when we go to the north, well, that is something that is going to be manifested to us because we have done the work in the south and the west, and the east will be our greatest potential when we do the work. So that's what the medicine wheel is about. You know, it's kind of cool, and you know, it's very interesting. I like to kind of, you know, when I do these readings, Spirit always tells me to bring in all the elements. I try very hard to bring in all the elements in the oracle. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, go out there and manifest. Hang on to your ideas and your passion for your work, and keep on. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Okay, so you have fun. Bye.